And yeah, I just don't enjoy it. It's not an enjoyable experience for me, and I don't like any of you.
Drake likes to rap about his wealth and lavish lifestyle. In this case, it's not just talk. The artist generates a ton of money through his multiple artistic endeavors. While lessons from other artists who have gone broke might serve as warning signs, Drake seems determined to live his life to the fullest, no matter the price tag. Here is how Drake spends his millions. By the way, make sure to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our engaging videos, and use that trigger finger by smashing that like button. Now, let's get into it. Besides his 50K square foot Drake Manor in Toronto, the musician had splurged on purchases including a $390,000 Grand Vividus mattress and a 1,425 pair of Nike Air Max 97 Jesus shoes, which are filled with holy water from the River Jordan. Perhaps one of the reasons that Drake is so determined to live lavishly is because it became part of his life experience at a very young age. Born as Aubrey Drake Graham in Canada, music was in his blood. His father was a successful drummer with Jerry Lee Lewis. His parents divorced when he was very young, and he was mostly raised by his mother in an affluent Jewish neighborhood in Toronto called Forest Hill. In other words, Drake was used to a certain degree of luxury his entire life. He may have claimed to have started from the bottom, but he had a lot going for him from a very young age. He leveraged those affluent connections into stardom. In high school, a classmate had connections in the entertainment business, and Drake worked to get a prominent role in the Canadian teen television drama Degrassi: The Next Generation. A few years after his television success, Drake started his music career. Drake has sold more digital singles than any artist in history. Drake is also the second most streamed artist of all time on Spotify. It's helpful that he's been rapping since 2003. He signed with Lil Wayne's Young Money label in 2002 with a $2 million advance. All of the songs from Drake's last album, Scorpion, have charted on the Billboard Hot 100, as well as his 2017 album, More Life. Scorpion also became the first album ever to gain over 1 billion streams on Spotify within its first week of release, with Nielsen Music revealing that the album was also the most popular album in the United States in 2018, earning 3.905 million equivalent album units. His song on the album, God's Plan, was also the most streamed song of 2018. His career took off in a major way, and soon the artist was topping American charts and raking in the money. According to Forbes, Drake made $94 million by 2017, with a good chunk of it coming from his Boy Meets World tour. His second most successful tour was the Summer 16 tour, which was a 54-date run alongside Future. It was the highest-grossing hip-hop tour in history, bringing in $85 million. And while his next tour was successful, it didn't top the summer of 2016. His Aubrey and the Three Migos tour in 2018 are one of the top-grossing North American tours, reportedly bringing in $79 million. As of 2021, Drake's net worth is estimated to be roughly $180 million, making him one of the richest rappers in the world, and he's currently signed to Lil Wayne's company, Young Money Entertainment. Drake may have worked hard to amass a fortune, but his spending habits show that he has a taste for the pleasurable things in life. A lot of his money is spent on real estate, and those locations are decked out with playful features that make them uniquely his own. He bought a $7.7 million mansion in Hidden Hills, California. It was originally worth $27 million, but the previous owner needed cash fast, so Drake got a good deal. Nicknamed the YOLO Estate, the property features multiple residences including a 12,000 square foot main house and a 2,000 square foot party house. The estate features equestrian stables, 25-person movie theater, a full-size basketball court, sand volleyball court, and one of the largest privately owned pools in Southern California. His lagoon-like pool, which loops around the exterior of the house, features with several waterfalls, a swim-up bar, an 80-foot water slide, and Playboy Mansion-style grotto. In a Rolling Stone interview, Drake explained that he had his eye on this mansion for years after Googling craziest residential swimming pools and seeing this one as one of the results. For motivation, he used a photo of the pool as the background image on his computer for years. The former owner listed the house in 2009 for $27 million. By 2012, the former owner was experiencing a cash crunch, so Drake swooped in and bought it for $7.7 million. In 2015, he extended his property by buying the neighboring 1.6-acre estate for $2.8 million. In 2018, he extended the property again when he spent $4.5 million to buy yet another neighboring house. His private estate now encompasses 6.7 acres of contiguous property at the end of a cul-de-sac that represents $15 million in real estate acquisition costs alone. In 2016, Drake spent $6.7 million to buy a plot of land in suburban Toronto where he intends to build a 35,000 square foot chateau-style mansion. He also owns a condo in downtown Toronto. In total, Drake owns at least $25 million worth of real estate. His real estate assets, especially in the Hidden Hills compound, are likely worth much more when his improvements are included. It's possible that the Hidden Hills compound now would fetch $20 to $30 million on its own. For comparison, a 2-acre estate in the same community was listed for $15.5 million in May of 2019. A person can only drive one car at a time, but that hasn't stopped Drake from collecting a bunch of them. He purchases extremely rare and expensive cars. He gets all of his cars imported and customized, giving him one-of-a-kind versions of some of the most exclusive cars in the world. That's not the only extravagant transportation for the artist. He has a Boeing 767 jet plane. The plane has been customized with his logo and the phrase Air Drake and is valued at a staggering $185 million. The gold-plated interior is packed with comfortable seating. Apparently, Drake didn't even purchase this plane. It was gifted by an airline company hoping for some positive press. Jewelry is another luxury expense for Drake. His fashion brand's logo is an owl, and he has a necklace featuring the owl encrusted in jewels. He has multiple custom-made necklaces that are each worth upwards of $100,000. He's also known to have an impressive Rolex collection. Over the years, Drake has endorsed many major brands, including most notably Sprite, Burger King, Whataburger, Nike, and Apple. When Apple Music launched, Drake signed a $19 million exclusivity deal. This deal allowed Apple to be the exclusive initial home of all of Drake's future solo releases. In 2012, Drake formed his own record label, OVO Sound, which is distributed by Warner Brothers Records. In addition to Drake, today OVO Sound reps music for such artists as Party Next Door, Mahid Jordan, Cash Doll, and producers such as Boy Wonder, Future the Prince, Mike Zombie, and more. Drake may be living lavishly as he's rapped about, but one thing the artist spares no expense for is charity. The actor-turned-rapper has a history of making generous donations, and he's been on a charitable spree. While in Miami to film the music video for his chart-topper God's Plan, he randomly showed up at a grocery store, Sabor Tropical Supermarket, got on a megaphone, and announced that he would be giving away $50,000 in groceries. In addition to paying for $50,000 worth of groceries for strangers, Drake has also dropped $125,000 on other causes the week alone, including the $50,000 he donated to the Lotus House Women's Shelter. He also donated $25,000 to Miami Senior High School, as well as new uniforms designed by his record imprint-turned-lifestyle brand October's Very Own. Plus, he surprised a student at the University of Miami with a check for $50,000. Also, given his influence, the Toronto native was honored with the 2nd annual Alan Slade Award, for which he was awarded a $10,000 honorarium. Drake decided to gift his award money to Dixon Hall, a charity dedicated to providing opportunities for individuals living in low-income neighborhoods in Toronto. So what can you say about Drake's lavish spending? Let us know in the comments section below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more of our engaging content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.